After spending time with his first love, the man casually began preparing to marry the woman. But after waiting for a long time, the woman still hadn't shown up. A sense of unease surged through him. He quickly dialed her number, only to find that she was standing at the airport, ready to leave him forever. His heart tightened. He hurriedly asked what was going on, but she hung up the phone immediately, and then blocked him. In that moment, he realized that she had truly made up her mind. Even so, he couldn't accept it. Frantically, he rushed home, hoping to find her, but the house was empty. The panic intensified. He couldn't believe that the woman who had once been so devoted to him had really left him. He searched every corner, but only found silence. He sat down on the sofa in a daze. Then, his gaze landed on his son's memorial photo. At that moment, he understood just how wrong he had been. Memories flooded back. Half a month earlier, his husband had taken his wife home for the New Year's Eve dinner. At that moment, his first love called, saying her stomach was acting up. The husband immediately asked his wife and son to get out of the car, and prepared to help his first love. Just as they were about to take a taxi, their son suddenly collapsed from a heart attack. The wife urgently called the husband, but when he answered, he impatiently hung up. She called again and again, but he rejected every call, even turning off his phone. In that moment of supposed family reunion, the wife lost her beloved son. But the cruel irony was, when she opened her phone, she saw her husband happily sticking up New Year couplets with his first love. In that moment, she realized her husband had never truly loved her or their son. She angrily left a comment on the photo, wishing them a lifetime of happiness. But when the man saw it, he called her, questioning her. His tone was full of blame, accusing her of being sarcastic. He told her to immediately bring their son to the New Year's dinner. By now, the woman had no energy left to argue. She helplessly told him that neither she nor their son could come, but the man thought she was just deliberately trying to make trouble, and didn't even notice the pain in her words. Finally, the woman decided to break up, but the first love immediately began pretending to have a stomachache. Seeing this, the man rushed to comfort her, and hastily hung up the phone with the woman. This was the final blow to the woman's last shred of hope. When she got home, the man came back after spending time with his first love. He saw his wife in a daze, but still didn't care, even blaming her for being petty. The woman wanted to tell him that their son was gone, but the man suddenly pulled out a wedding invitation, and told her the wedding was already being planned. After the marriage, their son could call him dad. The woman looked at the wedding invitation, which her son had once eagerly awaited. Her heart was torn apart. Just as she was about to speak, the first love called again. Without hesitation, the man turned and left, once again heartlessly abandoning mother and child. Heartbroken, the woman finally decided to leave. She booked a plane ticket abroad, and prepared to cut ties with the man forever. But just before she was about to leave, the first love sent a photo of herself with the man, looking intimate. The woman could no longer hold back. In a fit of rage, she posted the photo on Weibo, and completely severed ties with the man.